right, we'll start with Ben.
What's going on, Aaron? Today, obviously, you guys really got after it in the pass rush and a couple of really timely plays on third down. What were you guys able to exploit on third down and really keep them in check in those sort of third and long situations?
The guys on the back end definitely did what they had to do. Coach Arnett made the right call, and the front six did what they had to do to make the play.
Steve?
You muted, Steve.
I haven't done anything. I don't know what happens. But, Aaron, as a Louisiana native, what does this mean to you to get this win in your home state?
This means everything, man. Going out of state to play ball and being able to come back to your home state and get a W, it's probably the best feeling you could possibly ever have.
Tyler?
Aaron, when you guys are off the field and you see what KJ's doing on the field, what's that like on the sideline? And then, I don't know if you've seen the numbers right now, but he's the first quarterback in SEC history to pass for 600 or more yards.
That was weird. Yeah. Go ahead.
Like I said,
it was unbelievable. I cramped up a little bit. I went to 10. I came back out. He had like 3-something or 4-something. And like when we into the game like that, you don't know. You don't know what's going on. And after the game, I heard somebody say like, what, 623 or 630, something like that. I said, how is that even possible? He's earned it. He works the hardest of just about anybody at practice. He's get coached up the hard. He's just making plays, doing what he does best.
Hunter?
What was the celebrations like in the locker room after the game?
Just everybody rowdy. Everybody happy for everybody. Everybody coming up, telling me congrats and stuff like that. Coach Leach got the game ball, and I'm glad we was able to give him that on his first W in the SEC. And I'm looking forward to many more wins with him and the whole team, man.
Ben?
Aaron, I think this is a really young defense, and I think we talked about this week, but really a lot of guys that hadn't played a lot of ball. When you guys come out and have the performance that you did today, I mean, 34 points aside, I mean, the way that you guys were able to get off the field, what does that tell you about this unit and to do what you did in game one against, a defending national champion?
It's the heart. People like Kobe Jones, Arrow, they lead everybody. I follow them. As much as I could be a leader, I love to lead, but I follow those guys that have been here the longest and just following what they got to do. And Coach Arnett, everybody just coaching us up real well. And guys are not playing scared or nothing like that. Everybody knows or feels that they belong right here.
With Coach Arnett's scheme today, I guess what was the idea going into this game? I mean, was it just get after the quarterback and get pressure? I mean, what did you?
Well, we knew Miles hasn't really played a significant amount of ball himself, so we knew we could get him under some pressure. And Coach Arnett just dialed up the right things, and we just got after everybody.
All right, guys, anything else for Aaron? No? Okay, thank you, Aaron.
All right, thank y'all. Oh. Got it. Thank you.
Hi, brother. Go get your shower. You got one more coming?
These are going fine, I assume?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm right here.
Hey, the only thing is, and I told John and Larry, and I guess we're going to have to get a speaker in here.
A small speaker?
Yeah, something. This just didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
You got it. They've got one over there, and we had one, but we don't have a power cord for it, so just turn it up.
You weren't at 100%.
Okay, well, that'll help. But I think we need an external speaker. See what I can find. I didn't know if y'all had anything up. Actually, y'all are the one that gave us a speaker.
We have those
but you
little
didn't have a
dinky
power
speaker
cord.
bars.
There was no power cord. But we'll find something.
Do these have speaker jacks on them?
I'm sure they do.
Some of them don't now.
Yeah.
Some of the ones with minimal ports on them.
Yeah, I think we're good, Jeff.
But I'll stay for one more, I guess. Is it, or how many more do y'all have? 2 more? Oh, just one more? I could be wrong.
Hey, David. I'm doing post game right now. That's right. I'm waiting on one player to come in. So the question is, when can you break their security for the night? Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I can. I'll get with Bob Jameson and find out. Okay.
I love you, Brian. Get something you did.
Where in Louisiana that kid was from? Should stay here. Congratulations, KJ.
He's going to clip a microphone on you.
Great login.
How's it going? They hear me.
KJ, you let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
Oh, hold on.
KJ, we're ready. We're going to start with radio. I'm sorry. Radio's just going to record you. When you're ready, we'll start with Ken.
KJ, it's third and 9, the last touchdown of the game. What'd you see on that? And on that throw, I mean, you're either completing it or kicking a field goal in a one-score game. What'd you see on the throw? And when you come over to the sideline and kind of spread those wings a little bit, what was kind of going through your head?
Yeah, a lot of that emotion I got to keep inside. It's been a long offseason. I gotta be a little bit more respectful out there, but I was kind of letting it rip. I mean, Coach Leach made a great call. Saw that corner was tired, made a call to attack him with a vertical. I told Cy coming off the sideline, it couldn't have timed up better between when he hit his stutter and when I let the ball go. We repped that 500,000 times, it feels like. And for it to come into fruition like that quick in week one is special. But God, I don't know why I'm kind of conditioned to think of all the stuff we left out there. It's amazing to feel that way, but it was a special day for a lot of guys who've worked extremely hard. Yep.
David.
What made you so effective on third downs? Coach Lee was joking that y'all were happier on third down than you were first and second down.
Really thinking about that question, I almost feel like every down is third down with Leach. In terms of a lot of times on third down, 3rd and 6, you feel as if you have to make a play to continue to move the chains. To be quite honest, I felt like I was in that mind frame every down. Maybe the play calling adjusts a little bit on 3rd down. I can't stop thinking about just Leach's mindset in terms of what he's willing to call on 3rd down, what he's willing to do on 3rd down. It's impressive. It kind of puts the quarterback who's running the show in a little bit different feel. You don't necessarily feel like on 3rd down, you got your back against the wall and you're trying to throw it right at the sticks, which I could have felt like that maybe in the past. But he's got a philosophy in turn. He's going to attack, and he's going to attack where he feels they're weak. And I think we're able to do that pretty effective today.
KJ, you guys were up 2 scores with the ball and momentum, and the next thing you know, it's a tie ball game. How did you kind of settle yourself down and maybe settle the team down to kind of finish this thing off?
Yeah, there was a sequence of plays there. I don't know, to be totally authentic, had a full body cramp on the one I kind of just let go. Took a fumble. I mean, we were battling, man. I mean, battling across the board. I think by no stretch were we playing more conservative. I think they found a little bit of juice. I'm just thinking back on that fumble. I think we had a big play. If I step up, get through there, and pick up the first down, there was room to gash them with me running and getting down. But I think in terms of turning the momentum, I mean, with this group, I don't feel like we ever lose momentum. I mean, I feel like we're always in the attack mode. That's just Leach's philosophy. It's not like I'm looking at these guys any different after we just, I turned the ball over twice, made a mistake twice in a row. It's not like I'm asking them to do anything different. We're going to line up, do what we did since June 1st, do it fast, and execute at a high level.
Derek.
All right, KJ. 2 questions like I asked Coach Leach. First off, you had the over-the-shoulder pass working all game long. Talk about executing that play, and then talk about breaking Dak Prescott's single-game passer record in your first ever SEC game.
Well, you asked the question at the right time with Cyrus Mitchell sitting to my left here. I mean, we've been working on that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a vertical. Everyone in the country throws verticals. But when you've just thrown 3 or 4 or 6 passes in a row leading up to that play, that DB's ran around the field quite a bit. He's not playing the same way he was on that first play. And so we were willing to attack him. I think Osiris ran a great route early on in the game. We missed one there close. The safety got a good jump on it. I believe we hit Shavers as well, and then obviously coming back to Cyrus there at the end. We've worked on that a lot. Our defense actually has made that really difficult in the last 3-4 weeks. We haven't hit it a whole lot. So for it to come to fruition right now is pretty sweet. I think we got to take what the defense gives us. Now we got to play catch in front until they want to give us over the top, and basically just dictate the tempo moving forward.
And breaking the record.
Man, I'm speechless about everything that happened today. I mean, if you were to tell me a year ago today, I'd be sitting here. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, a year ago I couldn't even throw the football. I was battling back, breaking Dak's record. I mean, I was able to, meet Dak before this season in Southern Cal. He was training out there. I mean, he's been a guy that I've watched work out. He works out incredibly hard. I mean, to be mentioned in the same sentence to me is crazy. Breaking his records, and it doesn't necessarily sit with me. I still got a long way to go. We have a long way to go, and we're going to enjoy this one tonight and then move on come Monday.
Last one for KJ. We'll go to Tyler.
KJ, kind of going off of all of that, I'm sure you had visions for what you could do in Mike Leach's offense when you chose to transfer here way back when, but I saw you celebrating on the field and, with all your teammates. I'm sure it means so much to you guys. How does this compare to to what you did visualize for yourself back then? Or does it exceed anything that you foresaw yourself doing here at this stage?
I don't know if any individual could visualize this taking place. I think, the good Lord kind of put me through a series of adversity in the off season and tested me time and time and time again. And, I only had really one option, and it was to continue to fight back. So, I wasn't visualizing sitting here breaking records. So, I was trying to do my job and play football at a high level again. And stepping into, Mississippi State, I've had so much respect. A lot of times guys are inspired by the quarterback. I've actually been inspired by the work ethic of the guys around me since I stepped into the building on June 1st. So, moving forward, I think I'm excited about the potential that this offense has because, believe it or not, we did leave a lot on the field today.
All right, thank you, KJ.
Thanks, guys. Oh, whoops.
It'll be on the computer. KJ, you do it right across.
And he bent the shit out of it.
It's gonna stay on.
I can't hear it now.
All right, Osiris Mitchell, and to put your name in the chat, we'll start with
Osiris, this is obviously an offense that's kind of predicated on reps and getting, lots and lots of reps and getting as many touches as you can. For you guys to come out and do what you did today, I guess, where do you feel like you guys are at, and what does it say about this group of receivers and KJ as well?
We're definitely at a great spot right now, but since Leach got here, we knew this was the type of offense we were gonna have just from the practices, all the workouts we had, how everybody bought in, so we knew it was gonna be something special. And KJ, he one of the biggest leaders I've seen. Even when he fumbled that ball, he was still laughing, happy, cheering everybody up. He knew that we were gonna get the outcome we wanted.
Osiris, I know how you guys condition. Did you feel like that your condition really helped you guys late? Maybe perhaps you tired LSU's defense out a little bit with all the running?
Oh, I know for a fact it did. Those guys are on the field saying, "Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired." Telling us that. And we were just laughing it off. So yeah, it definitely played a great part in the win.
Hunter.
Can you describe that touchdown pass to kind of seal the deal?
My coach, it was 3rd and 10. My coach came up to me after the game and was he seen the DB was tired, just like you were just talking about, and he knew all of us are in good shape, so he wanted to take a shot, knowing that the DB wasn't expected on 3rd and 10. So it's perfect ball, and I ran a good route.
Time for a couple more, Tyler.
Yeah, Osiris, obviously it's not much of a secret how much you guys struggled to pass the ball the past couple of years. So to come out and do what you guys did today and just kind of light it up, how can you describe what that's like for you to have a career day in the season opener, for KJ to do what he did in his first game as a Bulldog? Just what was it like, making this turnaround like this?
It was very soothing to me. This was by far one of the hardest off season we had, and just even when the lifts weren't mandatory, everybody was still coming. KJ wanted to he's a great leader. He gets everybody together. The sky's the limit for us really. And this offseason, I think this offseason is going to put us a lot ahead of other players and teams.
Osiris, I know you had a couple tough games down the stretch of last year. You come out today, you're over 135 yards, and I think the first half, a couple of touchdowns. Where do you feel like your game's at, and what does it feel like to walk off the field with the game that you had and to walk off the field and beat the ground rushing? defending national champs?
It actually feels great. I mean, I knew I was capable of making the plays, but I didn't get as much opportunities as I should have or could have in previous offenses. But in this offense, like, the opportunity is going to be there, so it's going to be all up to you because you're going to get the opportunity regardless. So just taking advantage of every opportunity is what I tell me and all my other teammates.
All right, and we will wrap up with Hunter.
With the 2014 team, pretty big victory here. The team think much about that game and today's win.
A lot of those players didn't really know about that team, but the coaches around the facility were playing that video with Dak like all week. So I mean, they had a sense of it, but we really didn't talk about it much.
All right, thank you, Osiris.
Like.